Your boy found out Clone Hero is free, and before you knew it, I had over 300 songs to play, including Taste by Sabrina Carpenter. Playing with your keyboard is an option, but that option totally sucks, so I traversed to eBay. And these crazy people wanted way too much for their old stuff. And that's their loss, because I have a room full of 3D printers and some freaking beautiful person out there who's already designed what I need. Today, that person is 3D printed controller systems with something called the Polybar. It's totally open source and modular, so you can mix and match different parts, and even has its own PCB kits for easy assembly. If you're into that, me, I'm a little bit more hardcore, so you know I'm gonna do this from scraps. The main components are a Pi Pico, a tilt sensor, and some switches, which I just so happen to have laying around. I wasted no time and grabbed this creamy white and purple greenish two-tone filament and printed all the pieces in around 4 hours, including this sweet Japanese dragon inlay I custom designed. I now had the rest of the day to finish assembling, so I quickly started with the colorful fret buttons that would have been color coded, but I didn't have any orange cable, so I used white. Let's not talk about that. I also experimented with adding LEDs to the board, but I didn't have enough room for the wires, so let's not talk about that either. Honestly, overall, this was a ton of wiring, and I would 100% recommend that you buy the PCB kit if you want to make one yourself. But anyways, once the soldering was finished, the rest of the assembly went pretty smoothly. Everything snapped together as it should, and I was able to finish before sundown. Finally, I had to program the Pi, and thanks to a software called Sandtroller, I was able to set up all the switches in literally 2 minutes. This only cost like $20, and with these switches, it feels better than any other guitar remote I've ever used. If you don't believe me, just go build your own.